Hey, hey, leaders! Welcome back to the ABCs of Leadership. E is about empathy. I also sometimes lump in emotional intelligence. I like those two E words, and those two are actually included in the Leadership Dance acronym. E is empathy and emotional intelligence. Basically, either of these concepts really focus on emotions. And why is this important? Leadership sometimes we look at as an external thing. And I've mentioned this before. Oftentimes we think it's just kind of black and white. You're telling people what to do. Are you meeting deadlines? Are you getting things done? Are you looking at the budgets? All of that stuff, right? But leadership is about people, and people have emotions. We have emotions at home before we come to work, we have emotions at work, and then we have emotions after we leave. So we're just full of emotions all day long. Empathy is really putting yourself in someone else's shoes and really trying to understand why they might be feeling a certain way or reacting a certain way or behaving a certain way. And that emotional intelligence piece, along with that, is around being aware of your own emotions and being able to recognize those in others and knowing how to, again, react or guide others in their emotional process. Now, the thing to remember, I like to describe the image of being in a boat. And if somebody falls out of your boat, you're going down a river, someone falls out of the boat and they're having this big emotional reaction, the worst thing you can do is jump out of your boat into the water, because that person having this huge emotional reaction is going to potentially pull you under because they're panicked, they're scared, they're angry, there's all these things that are happening. So you never want to jump out of the boat. See if you can find a life preserver or some kind of tool that you can use to throw out there, a rope or something to try to save them. It's really important to kind of stay in your own lane or stay in the boat when it comes to emotions. So things like recognizing and validating, it seems like you look like you're angry right now, or it appears that you're angry. Help me understand what's going on. Validating and just recognizing that this person is having some kind of emotional response. Your job is not to fix it, but your job is to be there to show support. And sometimes it's just a matter of just sitting with somebody, listening to them. Um, Throwing advice out there right away is not necessarily what people need. Sometimes they just need to be heard and they need that moment to just get things out. So, again, don't jump out of the boat into the water with someone having a reaction. Stay calm, be part of the process, validate, find ways that you can be supportive in a way that aren't going to minimize the reactions that they're having. So think about how you are with empathy and what your emotional intelligence is like. How tuned in are you with your emotions? Do you have a good emotional vocabulary? Can you describe in words what's happening for you? And if not, all of these things can be learned. That's the beauty. Empathy is something that you can learn and you can be better at if you so choose. So look at ways that you can practice connecting in with people at an emotional level without judgment, without giving advice, without telling them what to do, just letting people be in their emotional space and helping them through that in a way that you probably maybe normally would not have done in a normal situation. So look at your empathy and your emotional intelligence and where do you fit in. Go out and make it a great day, and I'll see you again.